6 steps to stay. Getting your dog to stay is one of the most basic dog training commands and definitely one of the most useful. Use this command to stop your pup destroying the house after a muddy walk or to prevent him from jumping up excitedly on guests. With these 6 simple steps, you and your dog will be an expert at stay. Before we get started, please help us out by subscribing to our channel and don't forget to ring that bell to see our frequently posted content. Did you know you can now visit brooklynscorner.com to find local vets in your area? Let's jump right in. Step 1. Preparation. Begin in a quiet and familiar location. This means your dog is less likely to get distracted or wander off. Pick a time when your dog is calm, perhaps after a walk, especially if he is the excitable type. Your dog can learn the stay command from the sitting, down, or standing position. Pick the one they like the best. Lastly, pick a cue word and stick to it. Of course, you could go with stay, or you could try wait. Step 2. The basics. So your dog is in place, and you're both in a quiet and familiar location. Make sure you give your pup lots of praise for getting into their starting position. Give the verbal cue you've decided on, followed by a clear hand signal. Holding your hand with the palm facing away from you, as if to give a high five, is a popular choice. Before your dog has a chance to move, quickly reward them with a small treat. At this stage, you have to be fast, so consider practicing your hand movements without your dog first. Once your dog can do this 5 times in a row without moving before you can reward them, it's time to move on. Step 3. Remove eye contact. Repeat the basic steps, but this time, as you remove your hand signal, also break eye contact with your dog. Eye contact is a good anchor for a dog's attention, so breaking it is a good test. Continue to reward your dog as before. Once your pooch is comfortable doing this, then move on to the next stage. Step 4. Increase time. Now, while asking your dog to stay, keep him waiting for an increased amount of time. All dogs are different, so some might learn commands quickly, while others might get confused or frustrated. For some pups, you can increase the wait 1 second at a time. For others, you can increase the wait up to 30 seconds at a time. Take note of how long you're building up the time so you can be consistent with your dog. If the dog doesn't stay for the increased time, you may have built up too quickly. If so, go back, decrease the time, and work your way back up. As a general rule, your dog should be able to stay 5 times in a row before moving on to a different step. Step 5. Add distance. Once your clever pooch can stay for 1 to 2 minutes, add some distance between you. Each time you ask your dog to stay, take a step away from them. If they stay in place, return to them to give their reward. Some pups are particularly sensitive to movement or find it difficult being further away from you. In these cases, try shifting your body weight away from them. As with increasing time, increasing distance should be gradual. If your dog doesn't respond well, you may have to reduce the distance and build back up again. You also may have to reduce the amount of time they stay if you've added distance. Step 6. Out of sight. Once you're able to move around your dog while they stay, try leaving their sight. Again, build this up gradually, and if the habit slips, then go back and build up again. To make it harder for well-trained pups, you can add distractions such as toys or dancing around them, or you could change location to somewhere less familiar. Remember to teach your dog a release word so he isn't frozen in place while you've left the room and are attending to other tasks. Words and phrases like okay or go on works well. Well, that's it. We hope you enjoyed our video on the 6 steps to stay. Happy training!
Be sure to subscribe and paw that thumbs up button. Then go ahead and check out some of our other videos or fun activities on our website. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.